Rainbow Dash's voice trailed off into silence before she started to go off on her many sexual experiences.
What are you watching?
I don't want to do these things with you, but I know a few good stallions that you could meet tomorrow. Please, Dash, I'm begging you. Applejack sobbed. I need it right now. Okay, she said, but don't say that I'm not a loyal friend. Rainbow Dash then stepped closer to Applejack and sat down between her open legs.
What are you
Dash
watching?
put a hoof on either side of Applejack's thighs and sighed. She then reached her head down to Applejack's snatch and gave it a long stroke with her tongue. This made Applejack let out a slight moan.
Fuck?
Before she went any further, Dash hopped up on her hooves so she could lay down with her face in Applejack's crotch.
Okay.
Dash resumed licking. At first, she licked around the outside of AJ's pussy. Then she made slow strokes, running up the crease and flicking her tongue off Applejack's clitoris. This really got Applejack going, as now she was moaning with every stroke, letting out a bit of a gasp at the end of each one, as if she didn't expect the flick. At this point, Rainbow Dash was getting wet herself. She couldn't help but start to rub herself with a hoof as she orally pleasured Applejack. Rainbow Dash had enough teasing and decided to part Applejack's lips with her tongue and explore the inside of Applejack's vagina with it. As soon as Rainbow Dash separated Applejack's lips, she was met with a gush of fluids that flooded her mouth. But Rainbow was used to juicy mares, so she ventured on with her tongue. Rainbow Dash was using her tongue to scrape the inside of AJ's vagina as she moved her head around and rubbed her snout into her friend's snatch.
Oh, it will be.
By this time, Applejack's moans were heavy and intense as she was soon going to climax.
Dude, this is weird.
Oh boy, I just can't believe this is really happening.
Or is it just me?
I mean, my friend Rainbow Dash with me. I feel so happy now. But I'm not returning the favor in any way. Oh, Applejack, you're such a fool. Applejack thought as Rainbow Dash ate out her pussy. Stop!
Where the fuck we're going?
Applejack yelled, and Rainbow Dash pulled her face out of AJ's crotch. Her tongue was still dangling out of her mouth, Applejack's wetness dripping off the end. I don't want to be a pleasure hog, Dash. Turn around, and we can do each other. Nah, I'm okay, AJ. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride.
Okay. Alright, I'll enjoy the ride.
Rainbow Dash said, wanting to get things done quickly and get back to Twilight's library. Well, okay, if you insist, Applejack said. I insist, Rainbow Dash replied, as she put Applejack's hat over the orange mare's face, much like how it was prior to Applejack waking up. Applejack laid back and closed her eyes under the hat. Rainbow Dash got back to work on Applejack. She started licking her, this time starting with the inside of her thighs. Rainbow Dash licked the sides of AJ's snatch, brushing both the inside and the outside of her pussy at once. She would alternate sides with each lick. Eventually, Applejack started to reach the point of orgasm, and she grabbed the back of Dash's head and pushed it into her snatch rather firmly. Applejack could feel Rainbow's tongue sliding around inside her, touching every inch of her vagina. Rainbow Dash, like most other things she does, is good at giving oral sex to both stallions and mares. Rainbow Dash doesn't usually go down, but when she does, she makes ponies come.
Oh my god.
This was it.
Did he really just
Applejack
say that?
was on the verge of climax.
Dude,
she was
why are you
just
still
about to
watching that?
come when Rainbow Dash suddenly stopped. Applejack couldn't see Dash, but she could hear her get up and start moving around.
Where'd you find that video?
Hey, don't just stop on a feeling like that. You gotta fit. Rainbow Dash responded by just biting her bottom lip, looking over her shoulder at AJ and giving her an expression that said, Please, please, just fuck me now. Rainbow Dash sat down on AJ's chest. Her hind legs were on either side of Applejack. She went back to work on her friend from this new angle. At the same time, AJ went back to licking Dash.
Are you just trolling,
Applejack
or are you
wasn't too good
video?
at giving oral to mares, as she had never been with one before, but she was glad that her first was with Rainbow Dash. Applejack was trying to do the things that Dash was doing to her just minutes ago, but she wasn't as nimble with her tongue as her cyan friend.
Oh, of course.
Applejack stroked Dash's clitoris with the tip of her bright pink tongue, which made Rainbow Dash squeeze AJ's sides with her hind legs. Applejack liked this reaction, so she ventured further and slid her tongue inside of Dash's pussy. She started exploring Dash's insides with her tongue and periodically rubbed her nose and face into Rainbow's snatch. All the while, Rainbow gingerly sucked on Applejack's clit. At first, it came as a shock to Applejack, and she shot out a quick squirt of cum, which soaked the grass below Dash's head. Whoa, Dash said, before she went back to using her lips to kiss and caress Applejack's marehood. As Applejack stroked the wet insides of Dash's pussy, she could feel the walls clamp down on her tongue. Dash is enjoying it, Applejack thought. I must not be too bad at this. The thought left her mind as Rainbow Dash penetrated Applejack again with her tongue. Applejack's own pussy started to tighten up from the pleasure. Rainbow's tongue went deep into Applejack, and AJ could feel it. She never wanted it to end, but she knew that eventually all things had to come to an end, even the good things. As things went on, they continued to give each other oral sex. They were starting to reach the point of climax. Soon it would be over, and Applejack could finally get some rest. Too bad Dash would have to leave and go back to Twilight's house afterwards.
Hey, you still there?
Yes.
Oh, so... Yeah, just to let you know, this isn't the only story. There's like 30 other episodes.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm somebody else. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, I'll just read the bedtime story. Did you hear the bedtime story?
It sounded mild. It sounded mildly erotic, so I'm interested.
Alright, when did you came in?
Literally about like 5 seconds ago. I caught like the tail end of it.
Oh, okay. I'll replay the good parts. Hold on. Right.
At this point, Rainbow Dash was getting wet herself. She couldn't help but start to rub herself with a hoof as she orally pleasured Applejack.
What the
Rainbow
fuck?
Dash had enough teasing and decided to part Applejack's lips with her tongue and explore the inside of Applejack's vagina with it.
This is some this is some brony Pulp Fiction.
She was met with a gush of fluids that flooded her mouth. But Rainbow was used to juicy mares, so she ventured on with her tongue.
That's
I just can't believe this is really happening.
Obama!
Me and my friend Rainbow Dash.
Who's in?
I feel so
This is bad!
But I'm not returning the favor in any way.
Yeah!
Oh, Applejack. You're such a fool.
I watched your recent video on the yaoi of Sasuke and Naruto.
She started licking her, this time starting with the inside of her thighs. Rainbow Dash licked the sides of AJ's snatch, brushing both the inside and the outside of her pussy at once. She would alternate sides with each lick. Eventually, Applejack started to reach the point of orgasm again, and she grabbed the back of Dash's head and pushed it into her snatch rather firmly. Applejack could feel Rainbow's tongue sliding around inside her, touching every inch of her vagina.
Do you know how awkward this is going to be to explain to my girlfriend?
Dash, like most other things she does,
I'm sure she'll
is
love
good
it.
at giving oral sex
sex
to
life.
both stallions and mares.
I swear,
Rainbow
this isn't
Dash
me.
doesn't usually go down, but when she
My Little
does,
Pony was
she
made for
makes
teenage
ponies
girls,
come.
so, I mean, it's her
But
demographic.
this was it. Applejack was on the verge of climax. She was just about to come when Rainbow Dash suddenly stopped. Applejack couldn't see Dash, but
No,
she
Rainbow,
could hear her
why'd
get
you
up and
stop?
start moving around.
But she's not stopping me.
Hey, don't just stop on a fella like that. You gotta Applejack started to say as she lifted her hat, but she was dumbstruck by what she saw. Rainbow Dash had got up and turned around, both legs on either side of Applejack. Her sky blue mare hood was dripping wet, mere centimeters away from AJ's face. Hey, mind if I take you up on that offer now, Applejack? Rainbow Dash started, but she was interrupted by Applejack, who grabbed Rainbow Dash by the flanks and stuck her tongue straight into Dash's pussy. That answer your question, Rainbow Dash? Applejack.
The only response I've gotten so far was my girlfriend saying, "What the fuck?"
Pussy juice hung from the end of Applejack's snout.
Dude, after your girlfriend listening to this, she totally will want to bang you.
By just biting her bottom lip, looking over her shoulder at AJ and giving her an expression that said, "Please,
It just really makes
Obama, I'm coming!"
Rainbow Dash sat down on
I really
AJ's
just want cereal more
chest.
than sex right
Her
now.
hind legs were on either side of Applejack.
What about
She went
cereal
back to work
and
on her friend
sex?
from this new angle.
Maybe.
At the same time,
Oh.
went back to licking Dash. Applejack stroked Dash's clitoris with the tip of her blade,
Jesus!
which made Rainbow Dash squeeze AJ's sides with her hind legs. Applejack
Obama,
liked
get
this
in.
reaction, so she ventured further and slid her tongue inside of Dash's pussy.
Okay, I got you.
She started exploring
Alright,
Dash's insides with her
faggot.
tongue and periodically rubbed her nose and
Kenny, fucking throw it out to kill me.
all the while Rainbow gingerly sucked on
Jesus,
Applejack's
he's grabbing me!
At first, it came as a shock to
Jesus,
Applejack.
go away!
She shot out a quick squirt of cum,
Who's that
which soaked the
J-faggot?
grass below Dash's
Jesus!
Whoa! As Applejack stroked the wet insides of Dash's pussy, she could feel the walls
Get in!
snap down.
Get in, hurry!
Dash
Christ! Christ! Get in! Get in! Get
The
in!
thought left her mind
Holy-
as Rainbow's tongue went deep into Applejack, and AJ
Cannot
could
handle
feel
this
it.
anymore.
She never
Jesus!
wanted to, but she knew that eventually all things had to come to an end. Even the
All
good
things
things.
you can
As
thank
things went on,
Obama
they
by
continued to
subscribing
give each
his
other oral sex.
you can thank
They were
Obama for
starting to
subscribing
reach the
to his
point of
channel, The
climax.
Fairfaxian.
Soon it would be over, and Applejack would
Shameless
finally get some
self
rest.
promotion.
Too bad Dash would have to leave and go back to Twilight's
Jesus.
house afterwards. And Applejack's
Like
hips
that.
were thrusting into the air and coming back down to the ground in violent pulses as Rainbow Dash struggled to hang on and finish the job.
Josh, you've had your hair tied up
She
all
had
day.
her lips enclosed around Applejack's pussy lips, and her tongue was inside of
Guys, I'm trying to hear about
storing
Applejack's pussy lips.
but threatening to
We
slip
all
out
wanna hear
every
about
time
Applejack's pussy
Applejack's
Who the
hips
fuck comes
flipped
up with this
skyward.
shit? That's my question.
As
Dr.
the mare
Klopp.
continued,
Dr.
Rainbow
Klopp.
Dash's hips started to shake
What
more
the-
intensely,
God damn it.
while Applejack's hip movements became smoother. Each time her
this
hips
real life?
went up, they stayed in the
Or
air,
it's just a
vibrated, and
fantasy.
then went back down slowly.
Caught in a
This is it.
landslide.
They both thought.
My car's
they were
about to
both
blow
about
up!
together. Each pulled their faces away.
My
breathing
car!
a huge gasp of air and scream.
I need to escape the coppers!
You're gonna come,
Simultaneously, they both came in huge
Oh, the only
waves
thing's
of
gonna come.
ecstasy. Applejack's face was covered in Rainbow Dash's cum, while she made quite a mess of her own.
Jesus,
with the
someone
cum.
wants to play tennis!
The
Yeah,
wetness
come on,
was
Jafal.
dripping off
Nobody
of the
wants to
end
play
of
tennis.
Rainbow's
Those the
chin.
cops!
Hey,
They
why are you
both
shooting
let
me?
out a heavy sigh and let their muscles relax.
Jesus Christ, this is
After
not
a
how I
moment,
planned on
Rainbow
spending my
Dash
Friday
stood up on
night!
her hooves,
Don't
jumped,
be tech
turned
for me,
around
I'm stealing your
100
car,
meters,
faggot.
and landed
My car
facing
now.
Applejack. Applejack was in between both of Rainbow Dash's
Oh, you would lock your
foreheads.
car, you pansy.
That was great, Applejack. Rainbow started to say,
Glad I ran
but she
your
was
dumb
quickly
ass over.
silenced when she noticed that Applejack was sound asleep. Thanks, Applejack. That was
God dang it, Applejack, wake
she
up!
whispered. She then
Oh,
leaned forward.
You want more Applejack action?
No! I want to hear the one with Sonic!
Oh, you want to hear me with Sonic?
I want to hear the one with Sonic!
I got that.
I remember that! We were playing Black Ops 2 and you start playing that Sonic thing!
This time she kissed Applejack.
And the narrator sounded creepy as all hell!
Hat down to cover the sleeping
Oh,
man's
sorry.
fresh
I got that one.
Ow!
smile. Turned around,
He pumped my tire! That's not the only thing I'll pop of yours.
Hey, it's a couple Sue. Hey, you two, got the girlfriend.
Yo,
I got a Sonic the Hedgehog story if you want to hear it.
I'm good.
No, dude, freaking play it right now. Do it. I want to
Damn
hear it.
Okay. Alright.